along the way, I feel like once you start breaking out the matrix, man, they got agents that try to pull you back. You know, you thought it was friends. You know, whole time it was agents that stuck in the matrix. They want you to do what they do.
Goddamn.
So it's just like,
oh, I say them agents.
Yeah, I start seeing the agents. Yeah, I like when the
agents.
Yeah, man. When you start breaking out the matrix, the agent gonna start popping up because they feel like they're attacking you.
Yeah.
What you attacking me for, brother?
But they feel like you attacking them.
Yeah,
just because you done bossed up, you on a whole nother level. They like, oh, this nigga think he better than everybody. Like, nah, I'm trying to be the best version of myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's why.
What's good, man? It's your boy, Bocane Tommy, and you're now tuned in to the official Boss Moves podcast. The Boss Moves podcast was built to shed light on individuals that's making boss moves on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Or people who have made major boss moves in the past. You know what I'm saying? We talking about entrepreneurs, business owners, investors, day traders, you know what I'm saying, influencers, artists, you know what I'm saying. We just want to get a game out to the people that may be trying to quit their 9 to 5 or start a new business, you know what I'm saying, find their passion or find their purpose, you know, even people that's trying to start a side hustle, you know what I'm saying, or maybe if you're just looking for some motivation, you know what I'm saying, this is the right place for you, you feel me? Now, today, as you can see, I got a very special guest. You know what I'm saying? I got a very, very, very special guest. You feel me? This is somebody that I've been knowing since middle school. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Back in the jerking days. You feel me?
Right.
Back when, you know, everybody was jerking, my dog, you know, had a crew. You know, we always been cool, but we haven't been as close as we are now. And it's just due to us being on the same frequency, having the same interest. I ain't gonna lie, he took a risk. He betted on himself. We're gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? And took a shot with me. And here we are today, man. This somebody. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know. This man is very talented, very creative. You know what I'm saying? And once we dive more into the details, y'all gonna understand why and see what's going on. We might even give y'all a couple sneak peeks, you know what I'm saying? But we got your very own Mr. Said Ned, man.
Man, I appreciate that, man.
What's happening, big dog?
Made me feel like a celebrity, man.
Oh,
come
man,
on,
you
dog.
that guy, man.
Yeah.
You that guy. That's why, you know, I had to come pull up on you, man.
Yeah, hell
you know what I'm saying?
Man. What it do, man? What it do, man? I appreciate you for having me on here, dog. You know, long time coming.
Yeah.
You been telling me about it, so
Yeah.
I'm here. You know what I'm saying? See, I ain't got no PR like I always say. We can talk
I
about
ain't
anything.
Get them to your people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't gotta talk to nobody releasing nothing. It's up. So
yeah. No, yeah, this was long overdue, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling Boog, like, supposed to start this 2 years ago.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
And, you know, I just feel like with timing, everything is in alignment. You know what I'm saying? Everything is just lining up how it's supposed to be. You know, like, we were supposed to do this a couple days ago, or maybe tomorrow, and today just...
Man, that's how stuff be.
Just lined up perfect.
Yeah,
facts.
Everything happened right on time.
Yeah.
You speaking about alignment, you right with that. Everything happened on time. You might need to plan something, but it might not happen when you wanted to, but it's gonna happen when you need it to.
It's gonna happen when you need it to, man.
Yeah. So I've been seeing that lately. I've been having so
look,
much
he
going
talking
on.
that talk already, man.
Come on,
talking that talk already, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
Started.
Yeah, just give y'all a little bit at a time, man.
We just getting started, man.
I'm ready to come with it. Yeah.
I got me a little sippy sip. This ain't nothing too special.
Yeah. If you sipping on like that, man.
Look, green juice, you know. You got your greens, I got my greens.
Yeah,
you know
I ain't mad at you on that. Yeah, I ain't mad. Gotta wake up in the morning.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Whatever your supplement is to wake up in the morning, hey.
Yeah, and we're gonna get into that too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let's start off with that though. Let's just start off with that. Like, yo, real quick, so check this out. This podcast is brought to you by The 7 Rules of Trading. The 7 Rules of Trading is a book that I wrote. My first book consisted of 7 rules that I use in the markets. You know, if you're a day trader, you trade in Forex, stocks, crypto, doesn't matter. These rules will help you take your game to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Trading is 90% mindset and 10% skill set. So go to the7rulesoftrading.com, get you a copy, and let's take your game to the next level. Let's get it. Let's just start off with that. Like, what's your routine what's your normal process in the morning that keep you making boss moves on a daily basis?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah, and I think we were just speaking on it briefly a little bit, man. So I'm glad you asked me that because I feel like it's important just to everything I got going on. I feel like I'm a free-minded person, so even to be so free-minded like I am, I gotta have a routine to be able to like reset. You know, my mind in the morning. Because if not, I'm gonna have so much stuff influencing my mind in the morning from the day before or last week, just whatever. So, man, that's like my main thing. I wake up in the morning too, and I picked this up like briefly. Like a couple years ago, man, it's like making my bed. You know, because it feel like I'm accomplishing something already. Even if it's not right away, I might go use the bathroom and come back. You know, fix the bed up. Even if it's not tucking in the sheets all the way, but you know, putting the cover back.
You gotta get that blanket straight. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I accomplished something in the morning, because then I feel like I accomplished something, and like I get my dopamine going. So now I feel like I want to do something else to get something else going.
Right.
So
that getting shit done.
So I feel like that's a simple one, just making my bed. But then right after that, you know, most people kind of, you know, either they either go straight to their phone, or they either, you know, listen to some type of music in the morning to get going. I'm sure they go to work or something like that. So I usually listen to Hertz music. I don't know if anybody really know what that is. HTZ, you know, it ain't really like an artist playing music. It's really like natural sounds and like vibrations. Right. So I really just, whatever I'm going through, they got Hertz music for like anything you're going through. Mental breakdowns, if you're going through something mental, if it's something with relationships, money, or anything, you can find that Hertz music.
I ain't gonna lie, you put me on the Hertz frequencies, man, and I've been tapped in. Like, you listen to yours in the morning, I listen to mine at night. That's what I go to sleep to. I put on the Hertz. Look, man, go to YouTube, type in Hertz frequencies. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna, you know, you're gonna see what we talk about, man. It's gonna change the whole aura in the room. Right. You know what I'm saying? But you know, so after you get your Hertz going in, what you do, man?
Man, so right after that, man, like when I say right after, I usually get me a blunt going, man. That's just me. It's like my medicine, you know. And I feel like I'm gonna go back to the reason I make the bed in the morning is because, like, right when I wake up, if I smoke as soon as I wake up, now I'm gonna put myself back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So I just recommend to anybody that, like, if you're a smoker, you get up in the morning, it's like you tired. Maybe you do something first. You know, then reward yourself with the blunt. So me making the bed first, it just feel like that's me doing something in the morning. It's some type of action. I ain't just chilling.
Bro, you know how many people don't make their bed, bro? Man. It's crazy.
I believe that's why I told you I didn't start this like 2 years ago. I just ran across this information and I applied it and it started working for me because I was the same way. I'd be sluggish in the morning. You know, not really knowing why, you know, why I'm hitting the blunt as soon as I wake up. So, like I say, man, I make that bed, but like I say, boom. That's my first blunt. The keyword first blunt. I drink my coffee when I'm smoking that first blunt. And usually I take like mental notes of stuff I got to do in the morning. Because, you know, you don't really have too much time to sit down if you got to go to work or something like that. So usually I try to think about the things I need to do for that whole day early in the morning when I'm drinking my coffee and smoking that first blunt.
Map your day out.
Yeah. You know, even if it's, like I say, just mental notes, you might not write it down. That's something I'm still practicing. And, you know, sometimes I have a little notepad out, you know, to write out things I need to do for the day. So, you know, really after that, man, like I say, man, it been cold. So usually, you know, if it ain't cold outside, I switch the coffee up to like a smoothie and I get my runs in. But you know, it been so cold, man. I get that coffee in.
A lot of people getting sick too, so you know what I'm saying? That
warm that body up.
That's the same reason why I kind of slowed down on it, because it's like, shoot, I had got sick like 3 times. You seen I had got sick. You know what I'm saying? And like the first time I got sick was the first day that I started back running. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like, got sick about a week, then shook back, you know what I'm saying? Tried to get back on the routine, you feel me? Got sick again. So I was like, you know what? I just need to stay out of this cold weather. You know what I'm saying? I need to stay inside, build my immune system back up, you know what I'm saying? Drink my green juice, you feel me?
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
The supplements. You got to get them supplements in, man.
No, facts.
Yeah.
What you put in your body, man, determines who you going to be as a person. And that's something I learned from you, too. Like, you know, with all the trips that we took and stuff like that, just seeing you, like, we getting fast food. This nigga, he getting damn peanuts and fucking grapes and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga getting salads and shit. Like, this nigga always been on some healthy shit. And, like, I was like, whoa, like, damn.
Yeah.
And the nigga never got humbuckers, you know what I'm saying? He would stay energetic. You feel me?
And I think there's one thing I want to cut you. I think there's one thing that balanced me off too, cause like I don't want to be such a weird advocate to people and it, steer them off in the wrong direction. That's one of the things that helped me, cause I'm a smoker. I like to meditate my mind. When we eating healthy, actually, it helps. If you get the munchies and you be hungry, well, if you put the wrong stuff in your body with the weed alone, and you be grouchy, more tired, you ain't really gonna be social.
Gonna feel like shit.
Yeah. You ain't gonna be able to go around people like that, So I still like to be social. So that's why, then again, it helps to eat healthy. I'm not saying like I eat healthy all the time, but you say like, man, I try to eat the peanuts and the salads and stuff more than I eat the
chips and soda.
Yeah, stuff like that, man. Like, so.
Yeah. No, I feel that for sure.
Part of my routine, like I say, trying to eat healthy a little bit, man. That helped me up a lot during the day, getting a lot of stuff done.
Yeah.
Keep that energy going.
Yeah.
So that's how that be, man. But yeah, man, I'm saying shit. Yeah. That's how my mornings be, really, man. Every morning I try to stay consistent with that, dog. I don't try to switch it up too much, Right after my coffee and me smoking, man, I usually, like I said, I sketch my day out, something like that. And I go from there, man. Start getting on the phone with people.
Get to it.
Yeah. Make a little check-in and stuff I gotta do. Call family.
Start handling business.
Yeah, call family.
Start handling business. You know how we used to be, man. We used to, shit. That phone work. That phone work. They used to make about 50 phone calls a day.
Connections worth more than money, man. Just being on the phone to people, man. Just staying locked in with people, relationships, man.
Let me ask you this, man. So what made you want to be an entrepreneur?
Man, I think we can go back to saying like, man, I'm just a free-minded person. So the whole entrepreneur idea, it's not saying it's an easy field to be an entrepreneur, but I feel like it fits me because I'm a free-minded person. I don't really like being told this what I got to do.
Yeah.
So I feel like entrepreneur is really like, is you finding out what you love and then like what you passionate about. So like entrepreneuring is basically like you having your own business, figuring it out, all the way from the ground up, not really staying, the construction of running somebody else's business. So, I get joy in that, man. Just running my own business, running my own clothing line, running my own shoe line.
And we gonna get into that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what, it was just the fact that you didn't like being told what to do.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that was one of my main reasons.
When did you realize that you wanted to be an entrepreneur?
Nobody really ever asked me that either, man. I think it go back to when I was working in the plants, dog.
Yeah.
Just seeing how they do stuff. It's like you got contracts and you got maintenance and all that. So there's always another boss on top of that boss.
Yeah.
So just me knowing that, meaning like I ain't never seen the boss out there, like the head boss of the thing. They would have little days and stuff like that. But just knowing that alone, I'm like, man, the boss is never here, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, somebody's always taking a message from somebody. I just didn't like that because it was always somebody else telling me to tell you this.
Yeah.
And that's
like,
not
where the fuck this nigga at?
Yeah. And I'm one of the type of people. Shit, man. I like to confront the person that's telling me what to do.
Yeah.
Make
sure that's what you got to do.
Yeah, to make it make sense to me. And in that line of business, bro, is none of that. You can't talk to the top man. He not there.
You'll never see him.
Yeah.
If you do see him, you better be on your shit.
Yeah. You know what I got to a lot of, man? I go ask somebody something, they'll say, oh, so-and-so told me to told you this, man.
Yeah, then they get to the bullshit.
Yeah, then they get
to the bullshit. They tell them to go do something.
Yeah.
They'll be telling them to go do something. They like, nah, I don't feel like doing this shit. Let me go tell this nigga. I'm gonna get this nigga to go do it. I don't feel like fucking with that shit.
Man,
so it make you not even trust the motherfuckers like, did that nigga now? That nigga ain't.
Yeah, and I'm a vibe person. Throw my vibes off because I feel like everybody lying to me, bro.
Oh, man.
I like to be in the workplace where I could be most comfortable, man. So I just
trustworthy.
Yeah. So I just start I don't know, I just started feeling like plant wasn't a place for me to be, so it just started having me, think outside the box.
Yeah.
And this go back to like just the energy, man. I started putting myself around people that was in there that wasn't really on that type of deal. I seen them really to themselves. So I really started vibing with the people that was really to themselves on the planet.
Yeah.
And shit, man, I ended up running across some people that inspired me to start thinking, other than how everybody else was thinking, bro.
Yeah.
And I think that's the story. I don't know if we got into it. That's how we ended up linking back up.
Yeah.
Me and you, and through other people that I was already thinking like-minded.
Right.
So with me and you ended up connecting. Like, I already had other people that were kind of like mentors in that direction, to kind of being like, hey, man, it's another way to do stuff.
Right,
So opened up my mind and be like, hey, man, this plan ain't the only way to make some money. Because I was making decent money at the plant.
Oh, yeah.
I was working on turnarounds and all that. But then I realized, man, I'm here all the time.
Yeah, you got no free time.
Yeah.
No life.
So
I hated that when I worked there, bro.
Yeah. If you're a free-minded person, bro, you don't want to be one place all the time.
Yeah, constricted. And it kills your creativity.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you're a very creative person. So like, having a routine and having a structured day doesn't block your creativity as much as something taking away all your time and energy like that. Yeah. And just dealing with them bad vibes. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you at work all day around people. And this could be for anybody that's an entrepreneur. If you feel like, deep down in your heart, you're an entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? When you at work and you're around people that may be complaining or they just got that bad energy, like if I'm working, I'm going hard. I'm trying to give it my all to get this shit done. You know what I'm saying? I don't like lollygagging. You feel me? I don't like shitting around. You know what I'm saying? I want to get this shit done because, like, I got to stay productive. Like, I got to keep moving. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I definitely ain't trying to get caught lacking and have somebody like, oh, this nigga ain't no shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, get him out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, just, the people, this is what I want to say. Like, the people at your job, like, if you feel like you're an entrepreneur, right, and you just not clicking with people that's, got that victim mentality, you know what I'm saying? Don't let that shit discourage you from chasing your dreams and starting your business or whatever. Let that encourage you to get your shit and get your shit going. You know what I'm saying? You could work a job and start a business at the same time.
Yeah.
I used to think that you couldn't. I used to think that it was impossible, but it's definitely possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got to get a job, man, don't, feel bad about it. Like, shit, look at it like, all right, you got this multi-million-dollar company investing into you and your business. You know what I'm saying? So you show up, be grateful, get your shit done, you know what I'm saying, and get home and get back to it. But,
Yeah, when that check hit, it's on you what you do with it. People going to send you a check either this weekly or 2 weeks to handle your business outside of that. So just even speaking on that, because it's going to be, like, even being an entrepreneur, man, I feel like it's more of a mind thing. So even me being free-minded, I was able to see around a lot of the hate and stuff. Because, man, it's going to come with hate even with you trying to do something different.
Oh, man.
And it's not like nothing you got to be, like, afraid of. You just got to know that.
You know the shit we've been through.
Yeah. So, man, just even through that, man, I know Bo can speak on that. I feel like mindset is key.
Oh, yeah.
Because even trying to be an entrepreneurship, if you ain't got the right mind for it, man, it almost mess you up just because you thinking.
You're going to be crippled. You're going to be handicapped.
Yeah, you're going to overthink too much.
Yeah.
You're going to overthink way too much.
That's a fact. I walked in, my dog had that ET on, man. Don't play with it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Man. Like, you got to get into personal development. You know what I'm saying? Because I was talking to somebody last night, and check this out, bruh. I go link up with somebody, right? They tell me that they was kind of nervous about linking up with me because they felt like I was going to try to, like, launch the business to them or sell them something.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I'm not even on that. Like, that stigma, like, me and Sed created this bond through him joining my organization, through him joining Boss Moves. This is another person that was one of the first few people to join Boss Moves. You know what I'm saying? and you know, like network marketing, you know, trading. We trying to put people on the business, help them get more streams of income, and they think we just trying to recruit. We just trying to recruit. We trying to make money of them. That's like
mindset.
That's that poor man's mindset, bro.
Yeah,
that poor man's mindset. Hey, real quick, so check this out. This episode is brought to you by The Next Best Business. You know what I'm saying? If you want to rent this ad space, you can advertise your business, whether you got a product or a service, anything that you want to put out there. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up on Instagram at official Bocaine Tommy. That's official BOCAINTOMMY. Now let's get back to it. Yeah, that poor man's mindset.
All right. And I'm going to just say this. You just said it. I was one of the first people you brought in. So I think this just like one of the things that was bigger than even the business is the connections too, man.
Yeah.
The connections. Like me and this man still connected from way back then when you put me on this opportunity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I still see him to this day working on his craft. That's why I still like we can relate so much. I'm a person that's just so locked in. I'm just better in my craft. So it's just like-minded people always end up being around you.
Right, they gravitate towards each other.
Yeah. So
and just like talking about connections, like I think about all the other connections you got now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we tapped in, bro. Like we tapped in with people from Detroit, Chicago, New York. You know what I'm saying? Like all over the top major cities in the world, we got people there.
Some places I never even been yet. I already feel like I done been there because I done talked to the people so much and I already got a connection.
Yeah.
So it's just like. That's why I say connection really worth more than money, because, man, you can get somebody game from just knowing people, you know, more than just, oh, somebody give you $100, what you going to do with it? You know, I'd rather talk to that person for an hour.
Yeah. And
see what they know, because I probably can stretch my $100 I already got,
you
know, more than what they 100, you know, just put in my pocket and I'm going to go burn it.
Right.
You know, so.
Facts.
I feel like just knowing people, man.
Yeah.
Or knowing the right people, because you can know people.
Yeah.
But knowing the right people, man. So I feel like, man, like, energy is one thing that's big. Being around the right people with the right energy. I feel like you always follow around the right people. Be following your heart and stuff like that, man. So you ain't got to worry about that part too much.
Yeah,
if you follow around the people that you want to be around naturally. If you just know this are the people you want to be around.
Right. You got to be true to yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And back to what we were saying about like the haters and stuff like that. Like when you start entrepreneurship, you're going to be shedding. You know how dogs shed hair. You're going to shed and outgrow some people. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people with that poor man's mindset not going to understand what you're doing. They're not going to understand why you moving the way you moving. Like, somebody come over here and they not on this frequency and they see Said listening to Hurts in the morning. They're like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Or they see us listening to Eric Thomas. They like, why is he screaming? Like, what is this?
Shakespeare or something? Yeah. Too, man.
You feel me? But it takes, like, I lost a lot of friends, bro. And I know you did, too.
Yeah, and I was cool with it. I'm not even going to lie. That's another thing. See, I say, man, I ain't got no PR in here. I don't speak on too much.
Yeah.
Man, I enjoyed that time. Like, when people was actually talking about me and stuff like that, man, I was like, oh, that's how you naturally felt. So I feel like
it show you that true side.
Yeah, I feel like along the way, I feel like once you start breaking out the matrix, man, it got agents that try to pull you back. You know, you thought it was friends. You know, whole time it was agents that stuck in the matrix. They want you to do what they do.
Goddamn.
So it's just like,
boy say them agents.
Yeah, I start seeing the agents. Yeah, I like when
the agents.
Yeah, man. When you start breaking out the matrix, the agent gonna start popping up because they feel like they're attacking you.
Yeah.
What you attacking me for, brother?
But they feel like you attacking them.
Yeah.
Just because you done bossed up, you on a whole nother level. They like, oh, this nigga think he better than everybody. Like, nah, I'm trying to be the best version of myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's why I say I enjoyed that time, really. Like I say, I think it was even the people I was bringing in at that time, I wish I was in a better mindset for it because I wasn't prepared for it. I didn't know that many people were going to start looking at it like they did. You know,
that shit blew up.
Yeah. It's like even like the first video we had dropped. Remember?
The commercial.
Yeah, that commercial we had dropped, man. It had so many people like reacting to that video.
Shit went viral.
Yeah, I had no idea, bro. You know, I was just following my heart.
Right, y'all niggas was killing it, bro. No cap. Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I'm way motherfucking with Oregon.
Yeah,
Y'all niggas out here setting the fucking tone. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas set the fucking tone, bro, and shook the city up. I still see people to this day, people see like, yo, I'm gonna hit you up on that trade and shit, like, oh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, like, all right, you know, I know niggas just be talking, you know what I'm saying? But in reality, my mentorship is shut down right now. Like, I'm so focused on myself, building my foundation, you know what I'm saying? Recreating and re-navigating where I want to go on my journey, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I help people here and there, don't get me wrong. You feel me? But it's like, for a lot of people that we done gave them chance after chance after chance, and now you done seen us advance.
Yeah.
We can't come back.
Yeah.
We in the game. We can't come back to the side.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But they say I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. So yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry. Like maybe another time.
It ain't no hard feelings.
Yeah, catch me another time. Like.
And I think that's another thing I learned too, man. This journey of entrepreneurship, man. Like you got to put the emotions to the side.
Oh man.
You know, got to, because like I say, even once you even realize that people gonna hate or, you know, however it is, even if they just mad that they in a position to where they can't feel like they can do it or something like that, you got to be able to put all the emotion to the side. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, man, emotion is gonna have you, man, it'll have you twisted and not even thinking about your end goal because you just think about everybody's emotions. Well, at the end of the day, when you started it, where everybody's emotions was at. You know, nobody had no opinions about when you started. So when you keep going, and you can't let their opinion stop you or, you know, let it sway your decisions on shit, man. You know, follow your heart at the end of the day. Don't follow everybody else's emotions. You know, you can follow your intuitions, but man, anybody else, man, I let that just blow by me. You know?
The outside opinions, man.
Yeah, unless it's somebody, you know, they got true intentions for you.
Yeah, right. They got the right intentions, yeah.
Yeah. You can listen to them people. I ain't saying you got to be like big-headed, because that's another thing I ain't never tried to get, you know. I sway from a lot of people's advice, but I don't ever try to get big-headed trying to
that's one thing I respect about you, man. You stay humble. Yeah. And I feel like that's another reason why I connect, because I don't like being around people that just think they better than everybody. Like, yeah, you should feel like you the best at what you do. No doubt about it. But like, it's just all about how you transfer that energy. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I don't like being around people that's just too cocky. Like, that shit ain't cool. That shit really hold you back.
But they got it all figured out.
Yeah, like nobody can't tell them nothing. Like, man, you could learn $1 million worth of game from a bum on the road.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying?
But that's why I say, brother, I thank you, because even the people that you was putting us in a connection with, one thing I was seeing about all these people, as much money as they had, bro, they still wasn't in a place where they wasn't trying to learn more.
Right, they stayed a student.
Yeah, they was all students. And I'm talking about, we seeing people that was literally, we ain't saying this shit for no, I ain't saying this shit for no 8-figure, you know.
No, yeah.
8-figure people, you know what I'm saying? 8-figure earnings and shit like that, bro. These people was still in student mode. So I'm at a place
younger than us.
Yeah. So
up 6-7 figures.
I'm at a place where I had to get back to falling in love with just learning.
Yeah.
You know, because if you don't fall in love with learning, I'm realizing you're never gonna get to the point to where you had it 8 figures consistently for sure. Or you might, I don't know what might happen. You know, you might end up getting it.
You get complacent. They say once you stop learning, you stop growing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not growing, you're not living, you dying.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's where I know that fucked me up multiple times. Like, just getting complacent, like running a bag up, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't gotta work no job. Nigga just good, you feel me? And that kind of made me feel like, oh, I ain't gotta put too much energy towards this no more. Even though I could, and it's gonna take me to another level. Like, man, let me focus on these people. Let me help these people. But it's like, you gotta fill your cup up first.
Yeah, you gotta help yourself.
You gotta fill your cup up first. You gotta help yourself before you help everybody else. And that's one thing that I learned. That's why, like, I kind of put my mentorship at a pause, because I realized it was a lot more growing and learning that I needed to do within myself.
And you can't feel bad about it.
And niggas gotta respect it, bro.
Yeah, you can't feel bad about it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the real ones gonna respect it and understand. Like shit, everybody got shit that they going through or they trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As a man, you got to be able to know when it's time to go in that room and get the business done. You know what I'm saying? Lock in. You know, focus on your shit, and then you can help everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna ask you what everybody been wondering, man. This.
I need to light my blunt back up, man.
You do what you gotta do, man.
I need to light my blunt back.
What everybody want to know, man. When you started customizing shoes, bro?
Oh, okay. And I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a funny story too. A lot of people wouldn't even think how the story, you know, how I started shoes. And I ain't gonna lie to you. This is how it happened. I had a couple influences, but how I naturally first started doing shoes, man, I was still at Swell. I was in college.
Mm-hmm.
And
for graphic designer, right?
Yeah, for graphic design, yeah, facts. So, you know, I was doing graffiti art already, man. That was what I had a passion for. And that's why I chose going to school for graphic design. I wanted to bring that to life. I wanted to do it on computers. Like, all right, I can make some money off of doing what I love to do. So the shoes ended up coming later, but like I say, man, I'm in school for graphic design. Me just talking to one of my friends. He was at SOL with me. You know this person I'm talking about too. You know him real good. Yeah. Like super good, man. So that's how I say this be a small world. Connections is everything, bro. Just everything. So I'm going to school, man. A friend of mine had some forces, and he knew I was good at drawing and all that. And he didn't even want me to draw on him. He was like,
wait,
man,
so this is when you got back into it? Cause weren't you doing it before, like a long time ago?
Nah, this was okay. And you got me thinking now.
Cause like weren't you doing it like years ago, and then you kind of stopped?
See, this is what I'm talking about, right?
If I'm not mistaken.
Cause it's not just a Weller, cause all right.
That's when you came up with C4 the culture.
Yeah, nah, fact. That's when I brought the business to it.
Yeah. I want to know.
You right.
When you first started, when you first picked up a shoe and said, I could do this. This is what I want to do. Let me try this.
Yeah, because that was when I first had spray painted the shoe, and I was thinking about the whole business mind to it. But I had already started hand painting shoes previous when I was in my bedroom, dog. Shoot. We had just moved to Lake Charles, man. I was staying in Westlake. This was my senior year in high school.
Senior year. See, I knew it was back in the gap, man.
Yeah, this was my senior year in high school, man. So,
he tried to get straight into the glory days.
Nah. It was definitely real, because I was like, it was still saying that customs then.
Yeah. I still be saying, I'm like, saying that customs.
Yeah, that's what I didn't really have like no business idea to it. It was just like, you know, me in my room, bro, and I ain't even gonna lie to you, how I think about it, me just smoking, bro, like me running around the house trying to hide smoking from my dad, you know, like, cause he didn't really want me smoking at the time. I was still in school. Yeah. So I would I'd go outside and hit the blunt or something I had. I hope he ain't here, and then I hit his little sack and go put me some weed up, you know. So he'd be gone. I'd go outside and hit the blunt, bro. So I go upstairs, bro, and just be sitting in my room, and my mind would just be like, you know, a whole different space. I'm sitting in the room thinking about all kind of stuff. I'm like, man, I don't like dressing like people. That was the first thing I just remember. But I'm like, man, I don't like dressing like people. So I remember seeing some shoes. And I used to get a lot of shoes then from my dad too. He used to get me shoes I didn't even like, but the shoes he liked.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there thinking about how I could paint all these different shoes, different colors. I'm like, man, I'm gonna paint these different shoes, different colors. I'm like,
hey, it take a lot of courage to do that.
Yeah.
Like,
and I didn't even have idea where to get the paint from. No, none of this. I was just thinking, you know, like I'm gonna paint these shoes. You know, like what colors I could do these shoes. I'm thinking in my head, because I'm thinking. And like I said, let me go back. I was already cutting jeans and stuff. I was already putting all the holes and the stretches in the jeans.
Yeah, I was doing that too.
Yeah, I was already doing that. So as far as like my outfit, as far as like saying I don't want to dress like people, I was like, I already got my pants. I can already do all my distresses and stuff. Yeah. I was like, man, I just need different shoes.
Yeah.
You know, you in high school, you really got the money to be like, man, I'm about to just go shopping and all that. I'm in high school.
And everybody got the same, like everybody either got Forces or Jordans.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And I ain't gonna lie, I was fortunate enough to have like a lot of like Jordans and stuff like that, but it was always just Jordans. I would never like ever go pick out.
Up.
Yeah. My daddy was just like, if some ones he liked it,
No, it is gonna be good for a sale.
Yeah, bam. I got some shoes. I'm like, oh man, which I done went picked out. The color I would have picked out, So me just sitting there thinking about that, man, I was able to just, like I said, I was smoking, man. So I started looking up online different shoe paints.
Yeah.
And I was able to run across Angelus, man. So I can't even remember how I got my first paint. I remember I ordered it, dog. Cause I remember this how crazy it was. Like I said, I was thinking about the name and all that, boom, boom, boom. So I'm sitting upstairs, bro, and I just went on my move. I ended up finding it online, like shoe paint. I found it in Gillis. Boom, I ordered me like the basic kit.
Yeah.
It was the shoe brush, had the shoe cleaner in there. It had the 3 paints. It was like the black, white, and red. Yeah, black, white, and red.
Y'all take note of that.
Yeah. Black, white, and red.
He had the vision.
Yeah.
You didn't wait until it all came to you. You went and looked it up.
Yeah, I had to go research.
You put the work in. You researched it. Do DYOR. Do your own research.
Yeah.
Nigga, put in that research. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Took that first step. Order this shit.
Yeah. So like I said, boom. Came with the acetone. All of like shoe cleaning, like the shoe cleaner gel. Boom. So and it came in and. Like I say,
it felt like Christmas.
Yeah, bro, this didn't even cost me much. It was like $19 at the time, like $19, $20. So, boom. Yeah, got it straight off the website. When it came in, I remember the first shoes I did was some Nike runners. It was like them, I forgot what they was called, bro. I did them like that Gucci color. As a matter of fact, it came with green. It came with white, red, green, and blue, and black. It was a 5-color kit.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I ain't got too many options. I was like, ooh, I'm going to turn these all white runners into like the Gucci colorway. That's the first ones I painted upstairs. They were all green. I put like the red stripes on them instead. Caped the all white bottom. So, man, I'm doing that. And my daddy, they're coming upstairs and seeing me doing them. He's like, man, that shit was clean, bro. Yeah. So, look, and as I say, it still be happening to this day. Bro, and that's how I say you can't really just wait for people to, you really got to go with your mood. Because he didn't know how I was doing. He didn't know I ordered the paint. Now, when the box came to the door, he was like, man, you got a box downstairs? Like, get my box, man. Went upstairs, cracked it off, bro. Just went on my move, bro. I didn't even, I didn't even really go into the videos yet, like, even how to paint or, like how to paint a shoe.
Yeah, you just going with it.
Yeah, because I remember when I ordered the paint. I was just like, bam, I'm ordered to paint, bro. I'm going to just go on my move on it. Yeah. So, that was the first shoe I did. I didn't even, I didn't really know too much what I was doing. Boom, boom, boom. Like I said, my dad came upstairs, seen them. He was like, man, them shoes clean. This dude ended up bringing me.
That was that first confirmation.
Yeah.
Hey, once you get that first confirmation, it really give you another push to put that hoe in gear. You be like, oh.
Yeah. See how I just stood
like,
out here, too? That's
like,
how I felt, bro.
I ain't tripping. Like, oh, yeah, I'm about to really go in.
Yeah, so, man, that's how it really started, bro. Just in my room, bro. I was just, just thinking outside of the box still, and boom, it came to me. I was in there painting shoes, and I said, how long, that's been, bro? I graduated 2015. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's almost 7 years ago. Not even almost, 7, 8 years ago. Jeez. Yeah, bro, that's how that started right there.
And so fast forward, you put yourself in school to take it to another level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now you're tasting the education. Mm-hmm. Now you're pursuing the education. You know what I'm saying? You're not just freestyling it and thinking you know it all. You learn it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so now you're learning some of the business sides of it. You start your brand. You know what I'm saying? Custom for the culture, man. What is custom for the culture? Yeah. Tell the people that. What's custom? Yeah. What's C for the culture, man?
Yeah, and man, C for the culture started from, like I say, it's custom for the culture. I just...
Oh, and I got some on right here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just to let you know, I get compliments every time I put that shit on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They be like, "Whoa, how'd your shoestrings get like that?" whoa. I'm like, yeah, these them coffee dips. Fazos from C4 the Culture. Make sure y'all tap in.
And I ain't gonna lie, you dripping. You got that shit
you know
on in here too. I said you came and I get it. I said, ooh, you gotta have the camera.
You gotta step with them.
Yeah, it's C4 the Culture way, man. Them hoes is tough, man. So that's what it's about. Just like, see, Custom for the Culture was really about just being able to be to create my craft and bring it to the world. You know, so I just wanted to be able to do customs for the culture. Everybody I knew, I just wanted to be able to create all type of stuff, clothes, shoes, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Like, and now you on the hats.
Yeah, you know.
That's a custom hat right there, man. Yeah. Hey, man, pay attention.
Yeah,
pay attention. He didn't mention, but
and I ain't even gonna. Even the hoodie.
Even the hoodie. Come on, man.
The hoodie's on the way too, man.
Oh,
so that's another. We're gonna get into that. Yeah, we might not get into it today, but we're gonna get into it though, man.
Damn, come on, man.
Yeah, so it's a lot of stuff, man. Like I said, Custom for the Culture just started from me just be able to want to bring my passion to the world, bro.
Yeah.
And just be able to create anything I wanted to, be able to put it out to my people. Cause like I say, it's so much stuff that, you know, we got in our closets already that we want to wear with something. You ain't even got it. You ain't got the right colorway with the shoes.
Right.
You know, or even, like I say, that's how I think about it now. Well, I didn't put the shoes on your feet. I might as well try to give you some, you know, some accessories to go with the shoes. Right. You know, a hat, you know.
Or a shirt or something.
Yeah, a shirt, a hoodie, you know.
Yeah.
And so much stuff, you know. More stuff on the way, man. I'm still in the meeting, man.
Yeah,
so,
still crafting it up.
We still in the meeting, man. So, there's so much stuff, you know, that I got planned out for the future for C4 the Culture, man. So
so I know it's getting good, man, but check this out. This podcast is brought to you by Customs for the Culture, man. Now, my boy Seb been going crazy with the shoes, man. If you got some shoes that you need to get custom, he specializes in forces, you know what I'm saying, the G Fazos, the Air Force Ones, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying. He one of the sickest when it comes to the customs, and you know, y'all got to tap in with him, man. I got a couple pairs from him. Every pair is different from another pair. He'll never do the same custom twice. So y'all hit him up at C4D Culture on Instagram and get with him for the customs. Now let's get it. All right, so let me ask you this, man. So what's your vision for the brand? You know what I'm saying? Where do you see things going? Like you say, the hoodies and hats and stuff like that. What's your vision for the brand?
Man, so I think my next thing, bro, and I ain't even gonna say I think. Really, my next move is, man, really finding a vendor for making my own shoes. You know, because I still like Nike and I still like Jordan, but at the same time, I still want to have my own signature shoe. Yeah. Be able to come with their own colorways off of that shoe.
Yeah.
So. Woo,
that's next level.
Yeah.
That's
really
next
what
level.
I'm trying to expand to.
Hey, that's some boss moves right there, man.
Yeah, man. So y'all could be looking for that, you know, the next couple years. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see more up-to-dates on that, man. We're gonna have a lot more stuff pushing.
Yeah.
I got a photographer, so we're gonna work on, you know, dropping all the stuff we got, like the hats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get all the pictures and all the photography and stuff shot, man. We'll get some stuff posted so y'all can see what's going on, man.
Right.
The details coming soon.
Right on.
With that.
Shit, let me ask you this, man, because I know the journey ain't been easy. I know this journey ain't been easy. You know what I'm saying? Especially just in entrepreneurship, starting your own business, starting your own brand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What are some struggles that you had to go through, and how did you go through them? How did you get through it?
Well, let me just say, I'm grateful first. So, a lot of the times I be catching myself. I say it's hard to complain. You know what I'm saying? I just be telling people that because it's like almost like I was saying earlier. You gotta put the emotions to the side. So anything that really happened to me through the journey, like that was hard to go through. Man, I really tried to just learn from it. You know, learn the good out of it and put the bad aside and keep going.
But give me an example like the hurricane situation. How did that affect your business and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like I was just saying, I always try to see the good out of everything because, you know, I did have a lot of, because I did have apartment damage and stuff like that, so I did lose a lot of like client shoes and stuff like that. I wasn't able to bring with me, so I did have to come out of pocket. That hurt me like far as the business side. I had to come out of pocket like $1,000-something just to reimburse people their shoes back. I had like almost 10, 15 pair of shoes at the house.
Yeah.
I brought all my shoes with me.
Yeah.
Not even just thinking the whole apartment was about to
get messed up. It's about to get fucked up.
Yeah, I didn't really have room to bring all that stuff with me. I was riding with somebody else. So as far as that did set me back. That was a struggle, like even reaching back out to people and trying to even explain that.
Having to keep it real with them.
Yeah, bro, that was like hard. I don't even say most people, but that almost like stopped me from doing it right there. I was like, bro, I'm not doing this shit. Like, that's almost, I ain't gonna say more money than but it really was. That was more money than I made at the time. Yeah. Like, had to reimburse people for their shoes. Right. Then it was like a lump sum, you know. So I'm just like, dang, bro, this is another investment. You know, I wasn't thinking as far as it was an investment at the time, but as I had to think about it over time, like, man, there's another investment to it. You know, if you really believe what you're doing, sometimes you gotta take that nip in the bud.
You gotta take that lick, man.
You gotta handle square business though with people.
Right on.
That's the only way you're gonna be able to move forward. Because other than that, it's gonna hold your conscience down. You're gonna be ducking. You're not gonna want to create because you're gonna feel like you still owe people, and stuff. So, you know, that's one thing I can say, man. Pay people their money, bro. If you owe people, you know, don't be ducking people if you owe people something because it's not even gonna have you moving right. Your blessings ain't gonna come right,
and it'll fuck your business up, like.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
You can't be doing shady and dirty business with people, man. Like, it's gonna catch on. You know, people gonna catch on. The word gonna get out. Like, your business not gonna go as far as it could go if you doing dirty business. You know what I'm saying?
Say that again.
And you know, shit. Everybody ain't perfect. Everybody ain't perfect, but everybody ain't dumb. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. But like I'm saying, so even for you saying, like me going to Dallas doing that, that's why I went doing that storm. Like when it, I can't even remember the name of the storm, man. That was a tragic hurricane.
Hurricane Laura, Hurricane Delta or something.
Yeah, one of them two, man, like completely destroyed the whole apartment. Ceilings fell in. You know, people were stealing out of the apartment. Out of the whole apartment complex by the time we made it back and stuff, kicking people down and stuff.
That's crazy.
But, man, I looked at it as a blessing, too, in disguise, because, all right, I had lost that $1,000. I had to reimburse people their shoes. But I ended up going to Dallas and ended up going to see more things, you know, like on the business side. So even though I was kind of in a place where I was kind of hurt by that, it opened my eyes to being in Dallas, seeing such a big market for, like, custom shoes. And, and like, even being around the family that was out there, that was such a business-minded family that had so much, you know, I ain't gonna say it's business, bro. It was an empire they had. So they instilled it in all their kids and stuff, you know, to start businesses up and believing. They was trying to make all their kids find something they was passionate about doing. Right. So that's what I ended up falling into.
That's the perfect people you needed to be around.
Yeah, because when I went down there, bro, they got word of what I was doing just by me talking to them and stuff, bro. And they was like, they was loving it, you know. And I brought my painting stuff with me, you know. Luckily, so I was out there still painting, you know, still getting orders, you know. And I was on the road way in Dallas, you know. And man, that's why I was on out there. What, about 6 to 8 months? I think if I stayed in it longer, man, I'd have set up a shop out there. Yeah, in Dallas.
You would have set up shop.
Yeah, Dallas was a nice spot, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Hell yeah.
That was definitely a nice spot. I'd definitely go back and ride with Dallas anytime.
I'll fuck with Houston. I'll take Houston.
Yeah, I gotta go.
But if you
gotta go up the road, man.
Yeah, if you're in the D, you know what I'm saying? I could come see you.
You gotta come holler at me in the D, man.
I fuck with Houston. Yeah. Let me ask you this. So, do you feel like that was the hardest part through your journey, or what was the hardest thing you had to overcome? Like, what was the biggest thing you had to overcome to get to where you at and be able to see your vision as clear as you see it?
Let me see. Like I say that was. So like I say, man, I try to say everything is a blessing. So as far as being one of the struggles, it's like, man, it taught me to remember so much.
Yeah, because you looking at everything as positive.
Yeah, looking at everything as positive. I'm not gonna sit here and say like bad things haven't happened. Like I say, I lost all them client shoes. I had to pay them their money back. But me being in Dallas, I was able to kind of recuperate my mind and kind of like I get my courage back up to still do it. So as far as after that, man, I was out there for a while, and when I came back, let me say that when I came back, as far as me just getting like me to let everybody know I was back in town, I guess that's another struggle too, though. Let me speak on that. Like being in your hometown, bro.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
So being in your hometown, like, cause that was the difference between me and get to go to Dallas and got to come back. Like, they was respecting my craft. Like, they was saying I was charging too cheap.
Oh, there in Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They was
and
like,
you come back out here and they say you charging too much.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna say I get it to where people say I'm charging too much, but when I tell them the price, a lot of people don't.
Mm-hmm. They back off.
Yeah, they back off. They might not tell me like, oh, that's high, but like I'm saying, it's even a reaction on it. Like I was telling people my prices when I was in Dallas, they was like, "Well, you should be charging 2 times more than that." And I'm like, that me thinking like that's why I said it had got me so courageous about just like doing it. I'm like, how much I say this worth? I'm like, I got some more in the closet. I brought all my stuff out
here. I got no more shoes.
I'm showing them all my shit. They're like, yeah, this worth this much, more. Man, I was getting orders out there, and it was really a lot of family-based orders too. That's why I say, man, it's really about connections. Like I say, a lot of times we have relatives, we got people you go around. A lot of times you gotta go see where your other family at, man.
Yeah.
Even
not even just that, but like stepping outside of your city, like leaving your city, bro.
Yeah, but like I say, even if you just whatever city you go to, you might pick up the phone. You might got family in that city.
Right on.
So that's why it's good to pick up their phone sometimes and just call family.
For sure.
Cause you thinking, and a lot of people deal with it. You might think just because you got a bad relationship with your family in your hometown and all your family like that.
Right.
You might not know. Sometimes, man, your family then left because they ain't want to deal with people like that. They might be in your hometown.
Yeah.
So you got family that's probably already built empires in other places. You might never pick up the phone.
That's real.
And I ain't even trying to say we need, bro, but man, that's a good thing to have family in town. You just even visiting or thinking about trying to live in.
No, facts.
And having family there.
Because I know for sure, like, it's different for like people our age. You know what I'm saying? Like, we growing up, but we're adults now. You know what I'm saying? And we're building our foundation. And it's just like, we mainly only see family for family events, holidays and stuff like that. So majority of people our age don't be thinking to hit up they auntie that live out and about, you know what I'm saying, out of town, or hitting up their uncle, or they got cousins that stay way over there. It's like, man, get out your city, man. Go explore. You know what I'm saying? We done been on so many trips, bro. Nigga went to Miami twice this year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm trying to make it a third time.
You feel me? But like leaving your environment, like if you ever feel like you boxed in and you can't think how you want to think and you can't operate how you want to operate, it's all about your environment. You know what I'm saying? Get out of your environment. Go take a trip. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not somewhere far, but just get out of that environment, man. Go explore. Go be around some other people, some other vibes. And you never know what you might come across. Like, this man just straight up told y'all he evacuated because of a hurricane. Went with some of his family and learned things that help him take his business to another level. You know what I'm saying? Learn more of the value that he held within himself and with his craft. You know what I'm saying? And that's major, bro. And it's like staying home, staying in your city, it's only so far you can go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And let me just say that them prices they was telling me to go with, man, I came back with them prices, man. I didn't play myself.
Yeah.
I came back with them prices.
Yeah.
And because I feel like once you set the tone, once you know what you do, man, you put the price on your art, man.
No, facts.
Your credit. Don't let nobody tell you how much your stuff should be.
Right, unless they telling you it should be worth more.
Yeah, unless they tell you, exactly. So
if they ain't telling you it should be worth more, don't listen to it because you the one that's put that work in.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? You the one that got the vision. You the one got the craft. Nobody could do what you do how you do it. You know what I'm saying? They go for any and everybody. Like, it don't matter what you doing. Nobody can do what you do how you do it. So the dollar amount that you put towards your shit, the value that you put on your shit, that's what it is, and you gotta stand on that. You can't be halfway believing, like, yeah, you know, I'm charging. Like, nah, this is what I charge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This how much it's going for. Because if you don't got that confidence in yourself, especially when you got a product, they not gonna want to fuck with it. Like, oh man, you don't even believe in what you said. They gonna try. Oh, let me get it for this. Let me get it for that. Nah. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna put yourself in the hole, and then you gonna lose confidence. Let me say that to you. Like, you gonna lose confidence because you trying to short yourself because somebody else trying to tell you you should short yourself. Now you listen to other people, so
just because they making boss moves.
Yeah, so
you know what I'm saying?
Caught up in that matrix, man. You can't get caught up in that matrix.
You can't let them agents get you, man.
Can't let them get you, man.
Stay away from the agents, man.
Yeah, I can't tell you what they look like. You gotta see it for yourself.
You just gotta peep it out.
Yeah.
You gotta peep it out.
I gotta tune in to another episode.
Yeah.
We'll help y'all figure out what they look like, maybe. You know,
but no, I appreciate you though, man.
Nah, I appreciate
feel like
you
we
for
gave
having
out
me,
some good games, some good info, you know what I'm saying? Telling your story, your business, you know what I'm saying? How you got where you are, where you going with things. Just a lot of people been wondering, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They see it everywhere. Custom for the culture. They see everybody rocking these shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And nobody knows the backdrop, but now y'all got it, you know? And this is the official Boss Moves podcast, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, drop a comment, share it with a friend, a family member, your boyfriend, girlfriend, sister, brother, auntie, uncle, cousin, your neighbor next door. You gotta let them know. This the motherfucking show. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we'll be back. See you next week.
Brother, appreciate you for having me on here, man. Come on, dog. Hey, bro. Hey, I'm excited about
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for listening, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, drop a comment, download, you know what I'm saying? Share this with a family member or a friend, you know what I'm saying? This the first of many, you know what I'm saying? The very first of many. And if you here at the beginning, God bless you, because just watch where it's about to go. Let's get it.